The people going full frontal tonight. I'm gonna be a bit quick with it because it's late. So I'm just gonna do the 30 minutes as requested by the machine. I had a long day at work and the seat is not right, y'all. The seat ain't right. There we go. That's better. Now we cooking with grease. Now we cooking with grease. And it went down a notch. That's good enough. Here we go. We started something brand new. What's the time we got on level 2? I'm gonna turn it down. I usually do 37 minutes. I'm not tonight. I did a good workout on my pull-ups, push-ups, and all that jump squats and all that. They're slowly becoming jump squats. They're evolving. They started off just being squats, barely squatting. Because mainly my toe hurt a lot, but imagine this is my foot, right? This is what I broke. It ain't the same. That's when I always hurt. But here's where I'm more concerned, on my toe. And that hurts there, and I broke that part. I broke this part as well. But this part is the one that tends to ache when I walk long distances. And my toe, anytime I put any pressure on my, any kind of walking without any good support, there's pain. So it's just something I gotta be careful with, but I think the pain is easing. And my toe is starting to look normal. So, I'm getting there, man, I'm getting there. So recovery is a slow process. I've never broke a bone in my life. And when I did, I broke 3. So I guess there's no half stepping when it comes to me, right? But when crap happens, it happens. But I'm blessed, I'm still here. Still breathing. Still kicking. Still getting to enjoy the pleasures of life. That is living it. And that's the main thing. Still got my loved ones that still care for me. I still care for them. Living in the moment. That's what it's about, y'all. But normally I go gun ho 37 minutes, but it's going to be a decrease just because I worked a 14-hour shift today, so a bit rough. And yeah. At some point I need to go home. You know what I mean? But I was like, you know what? I'll do my workout. Tomorrow's a little better. I got a bit of a later start. I started about 5 this morning, so I had to get up like 4:15. But tomorrow I really don't need to start till about 5:30. So I'm gonna try to have myself really organized tonight so I can get up at 5, take me 20 minutes to drive to work, get up at 5, grab my stuff and get out of there by 5:10. Bam, I'm at work at 4:30. That should work out. Or even a quarter to, even if I got there 22, I'm good. Because where I'm going, I'm gonna get there on time. You feel me? So as long as things go according to plan, but today was one of them days where it didn't go according to plan. That's the nature of the truck driving, man. I love driving trucks, but there's just so many, the long days. And it ain't even, you can't blame nobody a lot of times. You get them long days just because crap happens. Accidents, delays, just stuff that's unavoidable, there's no control over it. Which is why people tend to don't want to do it. I guess they could pay more, but every industry says that, right? I think it's more to it than the money. Because if you got to be at work that much, there's time and there's money, right? Personally, to me, time is more valuable than money. So much so that if I had the money, I would buy time. For example, let's say somebody knows how to fix something in the house, right? But that takes time to do. If I have the money, I'll pay for someone to do it so I have time to do the things I want to do or enjoy doing. That's how I value my time. Some people think it's crazy. This is one guy, he gave a good example. He's like, he pays extra money for private jets to fly around the globe. Say he got to go halfway around the globe. Instead of going standard or commercial, he will pay for private so he'll get there within hours. Because he's saying if he goes commercial, even if it's first class, he's still going to spend a whole day traveling. So if he can get there in 4 or 5 hours, or 6, however long the flight takes, and he can get there with no delays, no stops, then he's gained a day in time. And I like the thought of that. I think that way. You know what I'm saying? I don't think people think that way enough. They do think about it as far as you don't want to live at work, which is kind of what I'm doing now, which I understand it completely. But I don't think people think any deeper than that. I don't think about what if they had the money, would they buy their time? And I think a lot of people like us, they would look at that and think that's a waste of money. But I was thinking like him, I'm like, well, if you ain't gonna be able to take the money with you, and right now the present is the most important thing right now, think about it. It's just something to think about. Just some food for thought. Anyway, I could talk for the entire time. I'm trying to go a little faster. I know you can't see my legs. Comments say go fast. That cheered me up. That made me laugh. I'm a lazy. That's some good water. That's that Yanga. I love that Yanga water. One of the most underrated sports drinks ever. And they only sell it in like gyms. I ain't never seen it in the stores. But it's worth it. Any gym you with, they got that water, it's worth having. It's really good. Really good. High quality, top notch. H to the Izzo. Let's go. Yeah. The good thing about my long day or my job is though, a lot of delays there ends up being downtime. So if you're a person that likes to read, play an instrument, or you're studying for stuff, you like just anything you could do with your mind while you're in there waiting. No other job has that kind of free time. But not everybody like that. Some people like their free time to be going and doing something. So I suppose with some people that's a major downside, right? So, but I try to like, whenever I'm sitting there and I think I ain't got nothing to do, right? I'm always trying to do something that's worthwhile. Does that make sense? That's just me. Everybody's different though. Everybody's different. Everybody got their own way of living and thinking and doing. And it's all good, man. It's all fair. Everybody's got their own way of doing things. It's all good. You know, it's almost 8:30 and this gym is still relatively full. It's not as crazy like, you know, it's funny, even though I finished at like 7, I got there about half 7, 20 past, something like that. And it was so quick getting there. When I finish at like 10 to 5, it takes me almost 20, 25 minutes to get here because of traffic. It's weird. In a way, I lost the time at work, but I gained it coming here, after work because of the time with traffic. One of those things. One of those things, people. And I discovered something else today. I tried to upload a video that was 31 minutes on TikTok. It wasn't happening. So I think 30 minutes is the limit. I've never looked it up, but I learned that today, which is fine. That's good for YouTube, the other places. It went on YouTube just fine and Instagram just fine. And I imagine it go on Facebook just fine. So that's TikTok, man. It is what it is, man. That's how they do. Every social media network got its own kind of ways, you know. Yeah, good day, man. Good day. I might even bring it down to 25. I love to spend more time on this thing. But, it's just one of the things. Maybe I'll just turn the heat up and go a little harder. I'm going to put it on 3. That might compensate for the time. Right? All right, y'all take care. I'll holler at y'all. I'll hit y'all up in the last, however long I decide to take. I think I'm going to go for 25 minutes. I'm just going to go a little bit harder because I'm trying to value my time. All right, I'll holler at y'all. Take care. It's that broken foot gym bro back. I'm in the final. I was going to do 20. I might add a little bit more. I'm at 18 minutes. I'm going to go to 23. I have had it from 3 to 4 to 3 to 4, mainly on 4 for about half of it. And I am breaking a sweat. So I did take that advice that was given to me, faster. That's the kind of engagement a brother needs. Now, I do get harsher engagement. A lot of times, I don't respond. And it's not because it hurts. It's for a totally different reason. The reason I don't respond to a lot of comments is because it's too many. It's too many. And that's not a brag. I post on like 4 different sites. And so on average a video, I get maybe 2 comments. On a good one, I get about 16, 17. And if you imagine, I'm posting to like 4 different sites doing basically about 12 videos. 12, I would say about 15 videos a day. So it's like, the issue is that if, oh shoot, it lost me. See, that kill me with the face tracking, y'all. That kill me, it does that. Like if you ain't looking at it like a stalker, it stops. But yeah, I digress. If I'm getting like, say, 2 comments a video and I'm going through all these channels, I just ain't got time to respond. I only respond to key ones that stand out. Usually they funny or they're really direct. I'll respond to it. When someone says stuff like, you're wrong and you should do it this way, I don't pay attention to that because a lot of times it's my opinion, or if it's not my opinion, it's something I know for sure is the truth. So when someone tells me you're wrong, it's kind of, it's not relevant. It's irrelevant. Because they can have an opinion too, you know what I'm saying? So I don't tend to respond to stuff like that. Or like, if someone has a long paragraph, I don't do, because like, what are you doing with your time, man? Like, you watching me like that? Maybe they are. Not even dissing myself, I'm just new to the game. I've only been doing it about 1.5 years, roughly. But learned quite a bit. I just like doing it. Maybe there'll be some a reward at the end, maybe not. But if you don't try, you don't get, if you don't try anything, you won't get anything, right? So you got to do something. We got 2 minutes and 15 seconds left on our clock, y'all. Or maybe less. I might stop it at 22. Let's stop it at 22. I have went harder on 4. And I've tried to make an effort to go harder because I'm not spending as much time on the treadmill tonight. Or not even treadmill, it's a stationary bike? What are these called? Sports bikes? I don't know. But I've been going much harder. And kind of like it because I've been breaking a sweat actually. Whereas before I wouldn't break a sweat till near the end. I've been kind of sweating since about 10 minutes in. So I think this is much more effective. Much more. But tomorrow I can go longer. I might go a little slower, but I'll go longer tomorrow. I'll probably go for 30 minutes. Or let's say I go for 25, add 3 minutes to the clock, and try to keep it at 3 and 4 and see how that goes. Because now I've increased the intensity, or reduced the time and increased the intensity, and I'm breaking much more of a sweat. So it's probably more productive than what I have been doing. I think starting off, I was just going for something that would, are we on the last 5 seconds? Let's knock them out. And now we're gonna cool it down. I started off light because I hadn't done cardio in a long time. And my foot, of course. And it's something new. So, whew. Tired, y'all. Anyway, I need to be putting more, I've been doing more gym content lately. I need to do some more, I got plenty of cooking videos I've been doing. I need to do some more, I got a points of view channel where it's sort of points of views. I need to put more out in that, but I'm still adjusting to being back at work. And I haven't been on any jobs where I could walk away from the truck and look at the surroundings. But that does happen from time to time. I think tomorrow might be some potential for that. So I might be able to get some footage outside of the cab, which is nice. If I can leave a site, it's real nice because you could go on these walks and places and just kind of discover new things, That's one of the good things about trucking. They do send you anywhere. So. Anyway, I'll shut up about that. I'm gonna go through this cool down period. It's been a pleasure and a blessing. And it's been good. I'll let y'all take care.